Thank you for watching Backroads Tourist today. Your cruise friend Jeff here with a potpourri of cruise news for you. Then at the end is a very special daily dose of Daisy. Now, if you think that our tiny 5-pound Chihuahua is a little angel 24/7, well, I'm about to expose a more devilish side of that little dog. The residential cruise industry is going to be a bit more crowded in the coming years. The Scottish company Clydebuilt has revealed new designs for a residential cruise ship they plan on building, and if all goes well, it's going to be an ultra-luxury lifestyle, but it's also going to come with an ultra-luxury price tag. Now, I have some problems with the name of this new ship, and I'll get to that in just a moment. It's supposed to have 236 residential suites and a resident capacity of 724. This 12-deck ship is also going to house 540 crew members. It's going to be just under 750 feet long and weigh in at 89,750 gross tons. Suites range from just over 420 square feet to 2,690 square feet, which I believe is a 3-bedroom suite. Back in late 2021, the price for suites ranged from $8 million to $110 million. Now, the article I read didn't say if that price had gone up since then. There's also a yearly service fee on top of that, and that service fee covers everything from Wi-Fi to excursions and spa treatments, meals, butler service, and more. The residents will also eventually be able to have input on the itinerary. So, what's the name of this new residential cruise ship? Dark Island. Now, is it just me, or does that have sort of an evil, sinister, super-villainy type ring to it? When I first read the name, I thought of Skull Island and Monster Island. Now, maybe, just maybe, there's some kind of logical reason for calling it Dark Island, but as a casual observer, it just seems like it's kind of nefarious. So, what do you think? Let me know in the comments section below. Assuming construction stays on schedule, Dark Island will be sailing in 2028. Last weekend, there was an incident on the Disney Treasure. The Treasure is the newest ship in the Disney fleet. Guests reported that the captain came on the intercom and announced that there was a code red, which signifies that there's a fire on board. That's not good. About an hour later, though, the cruise director came on and explained that there had been a small fire in one of the incinerators and that the crew had taken care of it. Initially, I thought what you're probably thinking. Being concerned about a fire in the incinerator is like warning people about water being in the pool or food being in the buffet, but my heart tells me that maybe there's a component of the incinerator that isn't supposed to have a fire in it, and that's probably what happened. Anyway, the incident didn't affect the Disney Treasure, and she's continuing on her Caribbean cruise. Hey, Valentine's Day is coming up, and if you want to show me a little love, please click on that subscribe button and be Backroads Tourist Valentine this year. We're cruising on our way to 9,000 subscribers. You see what I did there? And I would love to have you as part of the family. And if you don't give this video a like after watching the daily dose of Daisy coming up in a few minutes, well, then I think we can all agree that you have no soul. My wife and I have cruised to Alaska 3 times on Princess and thoroughly enjoyed each and every one of those cruises. However, we've never done a cruise tour. Now, a cruise tour is when you spend some time in Alaska's national parks either at the beginning or the end of your cruise. It looks like Princess is expanding their cruise tours to make your experience even more amazing. Beginning this year, Princess is giving you the option of not only cruising Alaska for 7 days, but also visiting up to 5 national parks. Depending on the itinerary you choose, these cruise tours feature rail transportation to the inland parks and stays at up to 5 wilderness lodges that Princess owns. This season, Princess will have 7 ships cruising Alaska, and in 2026, there's going to be one more, the new Star Princess, which is still under construction and set to launch this fall. Norwegian Cruise Lines is now accepting PayPal as a form of payment if you want to buy your cruises that way. The PayPal option also includes the other brands in the Norwegian family, Oceania Cruises and Regent Seven Seas Cruises. Now, there are a few other cruise lines who are including PayPal as a payment choice, including Carnival Cruise Lines and Virgin Voyages. About a week ago, I brought you the story of a norovirus outbreak on the Radiance of the Seas, where it was reported at the time there were 89 passengers and 2 crew members who were affected. Well, Holland America's Rotterdam just said, "Hold my barf bag." They're reporting that between passengers and crew, 119 people have been affected by the norovirus. The usual procedures were put in place: increased cleaning, isolating people reporting symptoms, and specimen gathering. It hasn't impacted the Rotterdam's itinerary, and the ship is scheduled to return to Fort Lauderdale on Friday, Valentine's Day. Hey, it's been a while since I've mentioned it, but if you have any stories, ideas, comments, cruise tips, or tricks that you'd like to share, you can send them to backroadstourist6@gmail.com. That's backroadstourist, then the number 6@gmail.com. I've gotten some of my best ideas from you guys, and I'd love to hear from you. Well, if you think that Daisy the Chihuahua is a cute, precious, loving, innocent little dog, I'm about to burst your bubble. As you'll see in the video I'm about to show you, she can be a little devious at times. Now, as you've probably figured out, Daisy is pretty spoiled. But when we give her a treat, she is not satisfied with just getting a treat. She needs to bring the treat onto the couch and set it down right next to me, and then dare me to take it. If I ignore her and don't make a move for the treat, she'll sit there all night long, staring at me with those big Chihuahua eyes. So for my own sanity, I have to pretend that I'm going to take the treat that I just gave her a few minutes earlier. And this is what that looks like.
Daisy has a cookie right there. Can I have it? Hey. Can I have it? I want it. Let me have it. Can I have it?
So there you have a little window into what my life is like, getting teased by a Chihuahua. Hey, thank you so much for watching today, and thank you for your comments. I'm Jeff, and I hope to see you on a future cruise.